What is up, guys? Dave here. Today I'm about to go for a ride, but I thought before I'd do just a quick rundown and walkthrough of everything that I've done to date on the bike. I've done quite a bit, and I think about all I'm ready to do now is maybe an upgrade on the forks and the rear suspension, and then move on to a new controller and battery. So those will probably be something that'll be done at the end of summer, but in the meantime, let's kind of walk through here everything that I've done. We'll just start with the rear here. We've got the 64 tooth Lunicycle sprocket. It adds a lot of low end torque. It takes about 10 miles an hour off the top end. I like it. I have still the same amount of top end as I need, or about the amount of top end that I need for around here. I'd like to get more, obviously, but the low end torque is what I wanted more. We've got the Shinko Trials tire. This is what is it? It's the 2.75 by 19. Again, Shinko's tire, or Trials tire. Moving on to the brakes. I don't know if you guys can see that over there. We've got the Shimano brakes, and then we've got the here, I'll bring you around real quick. We've got the Luna floating rotors. So I'm pretty happy with that brake setup. Eventually we'll get new calipers and brakes, but right now we're using the Shimano brake pads and the Luna floating rotors. So coming back around to this side, we have the Kanawaba version 2 pedal kit. I have replaced the cranks that they include with that with 4-inch unicycle cranks. I just got them off of eBay. I like the length of them. Keeps me from bashing pedal so much on turns and things like that. So I've just got some. These are Tipsum titanium pedals. They're just some cheap pedals off of eBay. They're all right. I like the color of them. They're holding up pretty well. If I need to replace them, I will. I've got the rear mud flap here. Just a simple rear mud flap, and it keeps the mud out of the rear linkage and the shock. So we have the Lunicycles. This is the floating seat. Adds a lot of cushion, about an inch of lift. Pretty happy with that so far. It does stain a little bit with the dirt. It's kind of hard to clean. Eventually I'm going to recover that, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. So, but overall, the padding and the lift on that, I'm real happy with it. Moving up front here, we have the Luna, I forget what version is. It's the newest version of their bash guard. It's a real beefy bash guard, thick, kind of a must-have in my opinion on these bikes, to protect your motor down there. So we've got the Luna bash guard. Moving to the front here, we have I still got the stock tire. I haven't seen a need to replace that stock tire. So I've got two of those, and I've got two for the rear. So I think that's how we'll run it for right now. Again, we've got the Luna floating rotors, and we've got the Shimano brake pads. This is the Thule pack and pedal front rack. I use this for, I'll strap, if I'm going to strap anything to it, I'll strap a milk carton up there and do a little bit of grocery shopping, that sort of thing. So pretty happy with that. It's held up pretty well so far. Nothing really to complain about. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's very functional. So moving up to the front here, the cockpit. This is a Kydex number plate. I actually make these. This one I made myself. It's a ATAX 4 camo, but I can make those in pretty much any color. I'm doing limited runs on the prints, so if you're interested in something like that, make sure to shoot me a message, and I'll be able to, my email will be down in the description as well. You can find me on Instagram under latchkey_kid, and my webpage is Shepherd Outfitters. They'll be on there soon on the webpage, so I don't have them up there yet, but they will be an option soon. So if you're interested in one of those, get at me. This is a Fisher Fab House light. I've got it mounted in the stock bracket. The bracket that it comes with is pretty pretty mediocre. So what I did is I went ahead and I bent out, hopefully you can see that, I bent out the stock mounting bracket for the stock light, and I fit this in there. Great light, I'm really happy with it. We've just got Pro Taper grips. We've got a Core 3-inch lift bars. Those are the Core Riveras. I've been pretty happy with those. I think they're, for the price, they're a pretty quality bar. We've got the 3D printed Speedo mount, and we've moved that into the center of the cockpit to kind of protect it more. I've just got a basic phone mount. We did a sensor delete on the brakes, so the brake sensors have been deleted, and it just kind of overall cleans up the cordage a little bit. I did a lot of tucking, and in my opinion it looks a lot better, much more tidy. So let's see, anything else? We've just got some cheap eBay mirrors. When we did the Kanawaba kit, we did a kickstand delete, so that's no longer there. Overall, yeah, you guys can kind of just see that's the bike for now. So eventually we'll move on to new front forks. We'll probably change out the linkage here for something a little bit more beefy. We'll get a new rear spring, and then from there we're going to move to the controller and the battery. So but right now that's how the bike stands. And it's a great bike, guys. If you're on the fence about getting one of these, I'm sure you've watched lots of videos, and don't be, you know, just go ahead and snag one if you really want one. I think they're great bikes. I have a lot of fun on mine. So yeah, guys, that's it. Just a quick video today. I'm gonna get after a ride here, and we'll bring that video to you on the next one.